What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld, and today we're going to be talking about this free Patrick Mahomes giveaway. It's a limited time only, but you can see right there that it's an 80 overall nat card. Now, I want to make sure that you guys understand what's actually going on. There are going to be a lot of launches with other games going on, and there are also going to be a new influx in a lot of people playing video games with everything that's going on around the world. So pretty much what EA is probably trying to do is trying to draw some attention to giving people the opportunity to play with some of these better players, but giving them the lower level cards so that then you can actually invest in better versions of those cards. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to just jump into it, and I'm going to give you guys some insight into it. Also, we're going to touch base more about Series 6 because a lot of you guys are very, very interested in, pretty much understanding what's going on. All right, Gmia, what are we supposed to do right now? What's actually going on with the way everything is? So pretty much right here, what we're going to do, we're going to go to the newest, and we're going to see what they did here. And they did not give us the card. So we're going to go ahead and check the missions, which is usually where it should be afterwards, if that's something that they're going to be doing. Because once you go to the claim now, usually they just give you the card. I don't understand what they're doing right now, so it's probably not even like loading into the game at this point. So some of you guys that are looking for it, probably not, you guys are not just going to get it. Like, bro, EA Sports is on another level, bro. Like, it doesn't even matter right now what they're doing because, yeah, there's nowhere right now where we see it. So I guess it'll come later. If it does not, we'll reach out to them for that graphic to figure out what's going on. But that's the 80 overall, like how they've been giving out a lot of other free cards. I just want to make sure that I'm checking everything because when they told us that that would be something that would be happening, pretty much that's what we were, trying to look for and see what, where is it, what's going on. And like I said, usually when you log in, it'll be there. But let me just go ahead and point out a couple of the things that are going to be happening for Series 6 for my veterans and my newcomers alike. When you look at the Patrick Mahomes card, his value is probably going to go down for the 99 overall because more than likely they're going to be giving us a 99 overall power pass for the final level because Series 6 will be the final level. So just so you guys are aware of that, this Mutt Superstar card, you saw the graphic how it showed that it was an 80 overall. At some point, everybody's going to get that 80 overall free card, but it's going to be nowhere near what these cards are. All right, so just so you guys are aware of it, the objective is to let you guys spend to get, the upgrades to go ahead and get the better card. Now, also remember, those free cards are not auctionable, not tradable, and I don't believe that they're anywhere near the power path. Okay, so for my newer viewers, I know my veterans are like, yo, Gmia, we're just gonna quick sell them. You see, like when we get these free cards, we just quick sell them, but some people have to understand exactly what's going on. You're gonna start with the base power up, and then that 80 overall card that you're gonna eventually get for free is not gonna be able to go into the power up. It's just something for you guys to use. Like I said, my veterans that are watching right now, let me know. Leave a comment in the channel right now. Leave it right there in the chat so I can see it. Especially my members that got the globe next to their name on YouTube. Shout out to all of you guys, man. You're definitely appreciated. You guys know we can't do nothing with that 80 overall free card. But it may be beneficial to somebody that's just starting to learn Madden and just starting to play. All right? But eventually you're going to get to the point where you want to upgrade and start doing certain things. And that's where, these type of things start to, get involved with it. Where you're trying to figure out what's the power path and, what abilities and all that other good stuff. So that's why I'm pretty much pointing it out. And with that, that's why I wanted to talk about Mahomes specifically because someone was asking, actually one of my members about it. He has Patrick Mahomes and he knows that Series 6 is coming. And yes, there are a limited amount of Patrick Mahomes that are available. And like I said, there is a high possibility that we will get a 99 overall power pass. If that were to happen, this guy's price would not be as efficient. So because of that, we have to be smart with what we're doing. Because if we don't, we're going to lose a lot. Now remember, I went through all of it and I invested and his price is still around where I sold him back for. Now, I got rid of him because he wasn't anything special to me. And his release was extremely slow. And I felt that it was costing me games because he just couldn't get the ball off and it was stupid. So I made that decision for myself. You don't have to do that same thing. If Patrick Mahomes is working for you, would I sell him right now and then use the power-up pass? It's possible. The issue is if you wait too long, they might, once they reveal what's coming next week with the new series, it may drop and plummet the price and drop him to about the 800s or whatever. You know, I don't think it's going to go all the way to the 7s immediately. He's still the Super Bowl present, you know, 99 overall MVP card, but you're going to lose some stuff. And what happens is once you start losing, it starts to really like, it messes with you a lot, because we know that there are, you know, new Ultimate Legends coming. We know that there are other promos dropping. And then it's like, yo, what's going on right now? I don't really understand this. This is weird. Like, what is this all about? And that's where it starts to become very, very interesting. Should you actually do this? Should you actually go ahead right now and sell this card for the highest amount that you can and then worry about everything later? You know, I right now, like, I don't want to tell you guys to do that, because I don't know exactly, you know, when the price is going to go up, it's going to go down, whatever. If you can wait to get the Power Pass, and then that way you don't have to play a game without him, and then you go from there. You see what I'm saying? Like, because there's a chance that we'll get the Power Pass and he still won't lose value. There's a very, very high chance of that. So why would I then tell you, all right, get rid of him now? That's what I'm saying. It's sort of like, it's a risk reward type thing, where you can invest and say, you know what, I want to get this 900K right now. EA's going to take their tax anyway, and I'm going to chill. Or you can wait and see what happens. And that's also very, very dangerous. So just so you guys are aware of it, there is a set inside of the Super Bowl segment that lets you, you know, put together some cards to go ahead and get that done. So with the Super Bowl right here, right? Okay, it wasn't this one, right? Oh, it is this. Okay, so you could turn in certain players and get that card. You see what I'm saying? Like, so it's not like you can't do the set. That's why these cards haven't gone down in price, because they're part of the set that gets you Patrick Mahomes. So no matter what, you got to spend $1 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're spending 900K, you're doing what you got to do, and then any master of the Super Bowl, so you need an additional 2. So that's why I'm telling you that you can go ahead and do whatever you want, and then figure out ways to get those other cards back, and then put them in the sets, whatever. Or you could actually go in here, okay, and figure out how to get those other cards done for cheaper. You see what I'm saying? Like, you could do that if you wanted. And that's why it's very, very important, because like this guy's card, he's trash, this Steve Young. But when you're looking at any master, those last 2, he's probably going to be one of the cheapest cards, because there was a time that his card was just really, really dirt cheap. So there are other ways to get that card. I just want to make sure you guys understand that. You don't have to, you know, pretty much look for it in the million mutt coin range. You don't have to go that route. You could absolutely, you know, go through here, figure out what's going on, do this a couple times. You know, this set right here was low-key a joke, and I was getting dominated with the stuff that I was getting out of it. But, you know, people are going to pull high overall things. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're going to get a chance to pull some things that are pretty decent. Would I recommend going through this and doing all that? Like, I'm putting them in the set. I only had 183 overall player. And then okay, these do, oh, Jadeveon Clowney, that's it? Yo, bro, do I put him in the set? And then, all right, yeah, I'm going to put him, he only at 86, bro. Like, he ain't really out there doing nothing. Let me go ahead and do this. But again, with the way everything is, I'm going to get an 83 right here. And I'm completely fine with it, bro. Oh, they gave me an 86? All right, cool. Whatever. But, like, again, it is what it is. You can play around with it. You can try to put together sets. Obviously, with the way everything is, you know, going on, a random Super Bowl pass hero, all of this stuff starts to get very, very dangerous. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, with the way that this is going to work out for you, you're going to have a lot of issues if you try to go back and, you know, put together these sets to go and make that Patrick Mahomes. It's going to be very, very difficult to do that. So I don't want to put that type of pressure on you guys to go ahead and do that. But if you wanted to get rid of Patrick Mahomes right now, I do believe, based on the prices of everything that goes into his set, that you would still be around 1 million coins. But obviously you got to pay the tax, so, you know, you got to worry about that as well. But you would still have the opportunity, you know, to be able to make the coins back, because these players are not going to be reduced in price simply because it goes into that set. So whatever you guys decide to do, I just want you to understand that it's a likelihood right now where you will not have that issue of, oh, bro, I'm going to lose all these coins, because it's a set that other cards, people are not going to change the value of those cards, at least for now. Now, do I think that they'll release another quarterback that'll be better than Patrick Mahomes? It's very, very hard for me to say that, because when Michael Vick is a menace, but Michael Vick is left-handed, and a lot of us don't like the left-handed quarterbacks just because, like, we're just like, whatever, man. You know, we don't want to deal with the left-handed stuff. But Patrick Mahomes does all of that. Obviously, he's not as fast, but with escape artists behind the line of scrimmage, he's super fast. And then once he starts running, the one thing that really affects him heavily is that he's not like able to spin move and juke like Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. So that's one of the things that causes the problems. And then in addition to that, he has that crazy release. So that release is what the problem is. If you guys don't understand that, you're going to learn the hard way. And that's what I'm trying to really prevent is, you guys going that route. So for me, Aaron Rodgers right now is fine because he throws the ball the way I want it. I don't have any issues with it. He throws on the run fine. I give him the Roman Deadeye and everything is good. So he's a lot cheaper and I get the ball off fast. Obviously, he's only at 85 speed. He gets Kemp to the 99 throw power. One of the advantages of Patrick Mahomes is that he's a stock 99 throw power, but I didn't really see anything that was like, oh my goodness, like I'm loving this. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't see anything like that to where it's like, the throw power really made a difference. So that's all foolishness if somebody's saying that because we tested it out. Patrick Mahomes wasn't throwing the ball that, further than where Aaron Rodgers can do it with his chems, getting it up to a 99. So I want you guys to be very, very clear about that. There are other options that you guys can utilize in regards to that and, pretty much buy the time. So it's not like you can't win games without him, but if you're used to just having Patrick Mahomes and that's what you want, stay with what makes you happy in the game. But this guy gets the ball up very, very fast and he does everything pretty much, maybe like 4 or 5 speed points slower, but everything else that he does, it's a no-brainer. It doesn't make any sense. Now, as far as Troy Aikman goes, I'm going to be rate selling him because I'm realizing I can't go back to him simply because he's not what I'm looking for. And I would love field general quarterbacks. As a matter of fact, the field general quarterbacks are exciting, but it's not, this game is not for it because the one advantage that you'll have with the quarterbacks that get escape artists, you don't have to worry about just sitting there and waiting to get sacked. Now, some of you guys made a couple points about Danny Dimes being a fast field general, but even with that, the escape artist is what makes it possible for them to get outside the pocket quicker. So the archetype has a lot to do with the way that they maneuver themselves. And, to be honest with you, we were wasting a lot of time trying to do it. But Troy Aikman won us a lot of games. I won a whole lot of games with Troy Aikman, so I'm not mad about it. But we could have won even more if we were able to get outside the pocket. Because that 85 speed behind the line of scrimmage realistically turns to like 90 plus speed. So that was the advantage that we weren't taking advantage of earlier in the game. And then now we're just doing whatever we want. And the game is a lot more fun than it was before. So those are just a couple of things that I wanted to really make sure you guys understand. Once they figure out what they're doing, it might pop up later in a MUT pack and all the other good stuff. You'll get the free Patrick Mahomes 80 overall. It is a nat. It does not go into anything else that's happening. So, in regards to that, it's absolutely fine. I think they just had the graphic up and, pretty much they just haven't probably put the card into, simulation yet to kind of get it out. But it will be there shortly. And then you guys will have the options to go ahead and do what you need to do as far as, just quick selling him like most of us are going to do. Or if you're new to the game, just, grabbing him and seeing what you can do with him. But like I said, that card is going to get you straight up massacred in any game that you go, any game mode. All right. It's just for you to test it out to say you have Patrick Mahomes. Everything else, it doesn't matter. So I would definitely avoid that and try to build your team by playing those challenges and doing what a lot of us have already been doing as far as building up our teams and, getting ready for the next series, which is the final one. As usual, if you guys have any other questions or comments, please feel free to let me know. That's what we do here. Definitely enjoy your day. Stay safe. Stay blessed. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. One love, y'all.